Alright, let's start the final sequence of the following.
Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Hey, anybody there? Brother?
More fighting, more death. I can't let this happen again. I won't.
It's you. Where are the faceless? What's happening to me? Why do I hear your voice inside my head?
Children of the Sun, Kyle. They were nothing before the outbreak. Just a half-forgotten tradition. An old-world faith long dead. I'm tired. I've held this title for so long now. The Mother. It was meaningless. Until it became all too real. I thought their respect came simply because I was a colonel's wife. We had a good, cozy life. After the outbreak, my husband came to get me out. We didn't stand a chance against the Horde. We were bitten. He bled to death in my arms. He gave me his cigarette case and asked me to run. He didn't want to hurt me. I was dragged away by the relievers. They came for their mother. It took me a while to remember that my husband didn't smoke. I looked inside. There was a map, a key, and a note with numbers. It led us here. The healthy ones tried to get the power back on. The rest of us went to look for medicine. Pointlessly. We found a locked container. The numbers turned out to be a code. There were strange vials inside. The others looked to me. They could have held medicine. They could have held poison. I felt a seizure coming. I was about to turn, and I realized, why else would my husband lead me here? I loved him. I trusted him. I remember a taste. Acrid, bitter as blood. It might have been blood. I awoke, down there, surrounded by the remains of the people who had trusted me. It was because of the light. Someone finally turned the power back on, and the light brought me back. You see, breathing the fumes is one thing, but drinking the liquid is something else entirely. In the light, in the sun, my mind is my own. I'm filled with love you couldn't possibly imagine. But in the dark, my new nature dominates. Mindless, lethal. In the dark, with cruel passion, I ripped my own children to pieces. But I swore to myself that I would become the mother they really deserve. And now, you have come, Kyle. And every sign tells me you're the one I've been waiting for. It's in the prophecy, Kyle. Then shall be revealed one man who, through an act of ultimate sacrifice, shall accept the mercy of the light. And the God of the sun shall be revealed through him. And through him will he speak.
I just need that medicine to save my friends.
Look at my face. There is no medicine. You want mankind to become what I am? Listen to my voice. Beautiful evolution indeed. Minds and souls connected in a telepathic bond. How poetic. Look at me. And when the darkness comes, what then? More death, more killing. You can hide from others, but who will hide them from you?
But we don't have to drink it with just the mist.
It doesn't matter. Just listen. You've been breathing the mist. It will take longer, but you're already changing into a monster such as myself.
No, wait. Listen.
The army built a failsafe into their experiment. This entire region can be purified. The question is, are you ready to sacrifice thousands of lives, Kyle? Yours among them?
Sure.
So what, that's it? Just game over. Fuck. Alright, so what do I do?
Wake up the god of the sun. Follow me, Kyle.
Why not?
Wait, so the coming of your god means, what, we all die? And the plague, it dies with us?
It always meant that. And he shall pass through the gates of death, so that he may bring new life.
If it kills the plague, I mean, I guess it's worth it. This place doesn't look much like the gates of death to me, though.
Flowery language, isn't it? I was searching for proof, Kyle. For truth in our traditions. But Attila's death shattered my hopes. It was proof.
What, that there are no miracles?
What's a miracle anyway, Kyle? Becoming a sentient volatile? I'm nothing more than a monster. Becoming a hero during the apocalypse? You're just the right man in the right place.
So this is the fail-safe. What do you need me for?
The key I got from my husband worked, but the codes he gave me didn't. I know that's the only way. I just don't know how.
Codes?
Oh, it's a nuclear bomb.
No, your husband, he had a fail-safe too. He left the codes with Attila, so he could decide if you'd stay sane long enough to make a decision.
Wait! You have the codes? Attila thought you'd be a better judge. I hope you'll judge me well then. Let this madness end, Kyle. Please.
Yeah, blow everything up. Nuke it all. Oh, I didn't need to write it down myself.
Emergency lock override accepted. Preparation of nuclear warheads in progress. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I blew everything up. So, that's the game. Or at least the DLC for the following. Technically, if I blew everything up, right, this is nuclear bomb, it'll catch Haran in it too, and everyone around here will die. But we already know the true ending anyways. I mean, if you played the original game, that we did find a cure for it. So blowing everything up wouldn't make any sense if you already, like, gotten to that point in the main storyline. It's like, wait, we already found the cure. Let's not kill everyone. So, or actually didn't, yeah, we didn't find a cure per se. We found a way out of Haran. In that helicopter, was it? Yeah. It was something weird. It was a long time ago. Or we found a vaccine, I don't know. Look, it's been a long time. I'm just gonna hit continue and see what happens. Can I replay this again? What happens if I click continue? Do I restart back there? And then... Wait, no way. Oh. It just starts me back here. Well, that's kind of lame. Yeah. Wow. So that's the game.
Hello, stranger.
Nothing really super great. Somehow I expected more than that. I don't know why. I just do.
Looking to buy?
Well, kind of lame, I'm not gonna lie. And I can't restart because the game saves over itself. Good, and I didn't make a save before. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the following DLC. I know this part is very short, but I didn't think the ending was gonna be that short. I'm guessing if you pick the other option, you have to kill her or something. I don't know. Yeah. Great. But the sentient volatile thing, that's a good twist. I didn't see that coming. I thought she was just a deranged woman, but I guess not. She's just a very pragmatic volatile. I just don't know what to say. This is just basically Dying Light all over again. At least the ending wasn't a... I hate that motorcycle. At least the ending wasn't a quick time event like the original game. Thank God for that. But the buggy wasn't very great. I mean, oh god, the driving is so bad in this game. It feels like it's on ice all the time. It is pretty bad. Apparently they added in like 70 something blueprints in this map. That's a lot. Like, I mean, there's a lot of the map I didn't explore. I mean, like, look at this. This entire middle section, not explored. Right? This right here, didn't explore it. Up here, didn't explore it. Didn't clear all the volatile. There's a lot left to do. I didn't explore all the altars either. I didn't go to all the military sites. I didn't go to all the loot sites. I definitely didn't find all the hunting towers. There's a lot of stuff. And of course, like all the bolter feeding ground, I'm sure if you get all of them, they give you something cool for it. So, my point is, there is not much to do in this game. It's in this DLC. It's just, I mean, I've done all the quests except for the stupid racing. And how long did that take me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19, 30 minutes each divided by 2. That's probably 8. I'll say 8 to 9 hours of gameplay. Which is not that much. And all of that was just quests. Literally all I've done is quests. I didn't do any fillers. I didn't do collection missions. I collect where I go. I didn't bother doing any of the volatile stuff. As you can see on the map, you know, I usually clear it out. But Dying Light is one of those games that doesn't really entice me to do that. Do I think the DLC is better than the main game? No. Definitely not. The main game was so much better. It has 2 different environments that you can go on. Plentiful, different variety of missions. The last mission in the main game is terrible, but besides that, everything else is great. The last mission in this game is just a race. You just literally have to race from where? Where was it again? Was it here? Yeah. You have to race from here, right, up here, all the way down this road to here in 5 minutes. That's the last mission. That's pathetic. That is lame, that is lazy, and in that very last sequence inside the dam, all you do is walk. You don't fight anything, you don't have a boss fight. If you pick the option to blow everything up, there's nothing. I'm pretty sure you pick the other option, you might have to fight her as a boss, but I mean, let's face it, at this moment in time, right? I just started the game over. I don't know anything about a cure. I don't know anything about a possible, like, vaccine. There's nothing. I don't know anything. So the logical thing to do would be to blow everything up, including Haran, and just wipe everything off the map, instead of taking the vials. Like, taking the vials would be a bad thing, because even though it prevents us from getting infected, we're still breathing in the fumes of that liquid, and slowly but surely will become zombies anyways. So, neither options was really good, but one was better, and that was nuking everything. The story of this DLC, not that good either. I mean, it's cool. Like, the one thing of this in this DLC that's cool is that you get follow-ups on your game. Like, you get follow-ups on your quests that you do. Like, they call you back on your radio and tell you what has happened. So there's still 2 things that are very weird. One is that Eski made it back to Haran, but we don't know what happened. And the 2 twins, the geniuses, got into some sort of Colosseum, which I'm guessing is Bozart's Colosseum. So they're probably in there. So if I wonder, if I go back into the main game, will Eski be there? Who knows, right? Did they go to that extent of changing the main campaign or adding in a few features just to make it so that it fits in with the DLC? I don't know. I don't know if they went to that extent. But did anything really change? Like, any major thing that changed in the DLC compared to original game? Now, well, the Enhanced Edition added a lot of things. Okay, it fixed the zombies' AIs. It made them tougher. It made them harder to fight. It makes them so that you avoid them instead of actually going head-on and fighting hordes of zombies. They made it so that there's a lot more there are a lot more virals. There are a lot more tougher zombies around, which I do not fancy. But that's all the Enhanced Edition. Right? All of that is part of the Enhanced Edition. The DLC added in a buggy. Roughly 70 blueprints or 40 something blueprints, I'm not sure. Adding a lot of new blueprints. I'm not gonna find any of them because that is way too much work, and you don't need it, and you really don't need to find them. What else did the DLC add? It didn't add any new zombie type. It did not add any new guns. It did not add any... It didn't add anything to the original game. The DLC add nothing to the game except for a stupid car that I barely use. And that's it. That is all the DLC add. And a story. Which, in my opinion, isn't as great as the main story of the game. Because the antagonist in the DLC, there is really no antagonist. You just find out that it's Rai's men again. But what happens if you already killed Rai's in the main game? Will that change how this works? And the mother was supposed to be this all mysterious, like, being, but I didn't fancy her. I didn't care for her that much. Like, until she's mentioned, I just don't think about her. So what about this DLC drew me into it? I'll say it's just his combat. Just the old mundane, I'm gonna hack and slash combat system of Dying Light. And you can do that, you can get that in the main campaign, in the original game without the DLC. I read a lot of articles that say this game, oh my god, it's so much better than the main game. Why? It adds nothing. From my perspective, I played through this entire, it adds nothing. Okay? All the quests in this area, all the stuff that there is to do, you can do in the main game. Minus, I would say, a couple of things. And the main thing is definitely the big world bosses. You know, the one with the HP bar on top of the screen. But those are just zombies with, like, inflated health bars. With the same movesets as some of the other zombies. And that's it. That's all it is. So, not even that it's great. So, in conclusion, I don't think this DLC is great. I don't know why people keep lording it so much, saying that it's better than the main campaign. I don't think so. I don't think it's better than the main campaign at all. And I don't know why there's those bugs. Like, what is that? Kind of weird. I just don't understand. What about this DLC everyone loves so much? It is literally the same thing as the main campaign, except less of it. So I don't get it. I do not get it, ladies and gentlemen. But with that, I would say that it was still a fun experience to go back into the Dying Light world and play in a new area. It was fun. But it has nothing to do with the DLC. Just Dying Light itself is a fun game to play. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this playthrough. Thank you guys for listening to this rant, basically, that I have about this game. I still hate the knockback in this game, as you've noticed from many of the videos where I just rage about, like, oh my god. Anyways, it's fun to dip back into Dying Light. And I would say that if you want to get this game, if you already have the season pass, there is no reason for you not to play it. You know, if you have the season pass, you bought it, it's included for free. Play it. If you're gonna have to buy it, wait for it to go on sale. 10 bucks, totally worth it. 20 bucks, not so much. For an 8-hour experience, 10 bucks might be more up your alley. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. There's plenty more videos from me to be released soon. Or are releasing, because we're heading into that first quarter of hardcore gaming season. And then we're going to get to the summer where nothing releases. And then we're going to get to the winters where everything releases. So, same cycle every year. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys had fun. And I cut out a lot of boring stuff by using cheat codes. So hopefully you guys find that to be appealing to watch. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.